Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video and welcome to round 17 of our F125 LH44 career mode. We're back this weekend here in Azerbaijan at the Baku City circuit. Of course, if you missed out on the video that went live a couple of days ago from Monza, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. The Temple of Speed, the Italian Grand Prix, and just like my home Grand Prix, we didn't win it. I came second, which was a little bit disappointing, but at least it was Charles Leclerc, our teammate, who claims his first win since Miami earlier on in the season. Charles has been consistently quite quick this year, but a few DNFs have really cost him in the last few Grand Prix. We did, though, beat our main championship rival, Lando Norris, so we currently have an 8-point lead at the top of the table, ahead of the McLaren man. Constructors-wise, Ferrari, with that 1-2 finish, we are building up a decent lead ahead of McLaren as well in the Constructors. So, fingers crossed we can keep that momentum going. 51 laps here of the Baku City circuit, 110 AI as always. Get yourselves subscribed. Let's do this thing. I'm trying to think, when was our last poll? Wasn't obviously Monza. I don't think it was... Was it Hungary? I think we got pole in Hungary, didn't we? So Russell immediately does the 38.8. That's good going. That Merc is pretty quick over one lap. It just seems to struggle more in race pace. Charles Leclerc then immediately down to the 38 flat. So that time by George Russell. Whoa, that was close. Ooh, I am nearly stupid. If I had to guess, I would say this first run will be somewhere between Charles and George. Yeah, we were very close to the wall there. I got a bit lucky to get away with that one. Drain the battery, though, on the run back to the line. It is going to be a 1:38.8. So we don't even go quicker than Russell there. But Charles is 8 tenths faster than anybody. Oh, no. Who is it? Is it Verstappen? I think it might be. Please don't block me as I start my lap. Thank you. See, if that was Max of IRL, he would definitely immediately there dive me at T1. Come on, though. We need a pole lap. Oh, I broke way too early into T2. Oh, there's so many AI. I'm definitely going to get blocked by somebody. It was that looking back to see what time Lando had done. Wait, that was Yuki? Or does Verstappen know a shortcut round here? I don't know. Come on, I just want to find, like, oh, everybody's improved. What on earth has happened towards the end of the qualifier, man? Everybody's got quicker. This is a disaster. I think Charles still on pole. But we are finding a little bit. Track definitely seems to be getting quicker towards the end. Oh, again. Oh, I skimmed the wall on the other side that time. Don't do that very often. Come on. 3 tenths up, though. This is good. We might get a bit of a slipstream back around to the line by somebody. I'm hoping. Certainly. Oh, we went purple. Oh, no. Oh, I've almost done a Kimmy. Oh, there goes all the Delta. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Damn it. Can I get any slipstream? I think we are getting a bit of a tow, but not much. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah! Wall. We improved. I don't know by how much. I don't know by how much. 6th. Oh, that's painful. Well, there we go. Charles Leclerc on pole position yet again then, just ahead of Oscar Piastri. Fernando Alonso, brilliant effort in P3. I'm going to quit the Formula 1 game. I am slower than Lance Stroll here, which is very, very frustrating. Verstappen, though, absolute stinker down in P11. We did still out-qualify Lando, which I guess is good. But yeah, Verstappen down in P11, just ahead of the V-Carps. Sonoda P18. That seems to be quite accurate to what we've seen in real life in recent times. Slower than both kick Saubers for him. Behrman right at the back of the field. He's normally pretty good around here. But we've got a lot of work to do as we head into the race. Tyre wear is non-existent. Game immediately decides I need to be on a 2-stop strategy. Why? It just makes so little sense. Like, we could definitely one-stop this. I want to one-stop this. Can I remove this? Yeah, there you go. See, that's about the one stop I want to do. 22 laps on mediums, 30 laps-ish on hards. That'll work for me, I think. I definitely want a little bit of spare fuel as well, just in case. But the big thing here is don't nudge the walls. That's the only goal. 51 laps, though, at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. No idea why I'm being facing to the wall. It's 5 red lights. Nice lights out and away we go. Try and manage the wheel spin off the launch. Alonso immediately getting the elbows out. Easy does it. Easy does it. Through that turn 1. Lando immediately trying to make a move on me. There's Russell there. What's going on? Come on, lads. Don't do anything stupid. Russell went from defense to attack almost immediately there. We've got Antonelli and Norris going wheel to wheel just behind me. Leclerc and Piastri still going wheel to wheel for the lead. Oh, no. This is not where I wanted to be. 3 wide. May have muscled myself in there, but we might make it work, though. We're still 3 wide. Surely not. Surely not. Surely not. Yes! Double overtake round the outside. Have you ever? And straight up then into P4. There's Piastri up into the lead of the Grand Prix. But I'm happy with that. If we can just sit behind these guys, they're going to take it nice and easily through the castle lap 1. Yeah, we've got to really concentrate. Oh no, what's Alonso doing? 3 wide for the lead. Oh, Piastri hangs on, I think. Not sure what Alonso was trying to do there, but... Yeah, Mark's lying. The damage is fine. The damage is absolutely fine. So, looks like most of these guys have opted for hard tyres at the start then. So, we do need to try and move our way through. So, obviously, I don't want to be sat behind hard tyre runners all day. So, we will immediately try and make that happen. To the inside of Fernando. And luckily, if you get down the inside there, the AI back out. So, the game reckons this race should take about 90 minutes, just under. Seems about right for Baku. It's a weird one, because I think everyone thinks this track is quite high speed, but it's really not. Oh, what are you two doing again? I hate it when the AI do that, when they just try and keep the nose there. That's why I often accidentally put them in the wall at turn 3. Because I think they're going to back out, and then they don't. But Leclerc back through, though, up into P1. That is useful. Leakage with this Ferrari car. Must be the water. I think, yeah, Charles already getting away. So Charles Leclerc, chat, he is in this championship fight. I can already tell by the way he's driving in the first few laps here. Charles is going to be rapid in these last few Grand Prix. He just, when you get to about Monza, he just absolutely switches it on. As we will try and make it a Ferrari 1-2. Thank you. There we go.
Green flag.
Oh, we've got yellows. I don't think it's Oscar Piastri breaking down again, but I don't know who it is. Looks to be an Alpine, I believe, at the back of the field. Is that Jack doing then? It's going to be our first retirement of the afternoon. Very, very early on in the day. He'll be disappointed if it is the case. So he didn't even keep the DRS off of Charles either, so might be under pressure from Oscar. He's doing out, or is he just trying to limp with a puncture? I think he's out. Oh, we've got more yellows. Who's that now breaking down? Is that Oscar Piastri?
Okay,
No, I don't think so. Oh, is that Lando Norris? I don't know. I'm just guessing everybody. No, I think it's a Merc. I think that might be George Russell then, out of the Grand Prix. So 2 mechanicals inside the first 7 laps. That's quite surprising. But on F125, normally only 2 drivers can get a mechanical failure in a Grand Prix. So that might be both of them done and dusted here. And that safety car from either. There we go. Ooh, good one, Dart. I like the sound of that. I knew as soon as I hit the brakes there, I'd done that badly. We'll only lose the 1 spot. That could have gone a whole lot worse, but that's annoying. Come on, little Ferrari. So we've definitely still got the speed over Alonso. I mean, Lando's dropped back away from Fernando at the moment. So I think he's really beginning to struggle as well, as Verstappen's already had a pretty good recovery from a back qualifying. Can we get the run on Oscar back into T1? Gaining. Not sure I want to go for it around the outside there. Oh, as he just parks it. Definitely doesn't quite have the overall grip that the medium tyre has. It's just how good the AI are off corner exit as well. Always they've got the traction. Ugh. Around the outside though. As long as I get it slowed down, we should be good. Whoa! Oscar! Oh! Thought about trying to keep it there.
Still looking good.
That's alright though. Let's just try and build the gap again. So I am just trying to be even more careful with him in these last few laps. Like I said, next season of Creator Series, I think if I can be reliably in the top 10, I'll be pretty happy. Like, I don't think I'm going to fight for the championship or anything like that, but you think even if you finish top 10 pretty much every week, you're going to be pretty good in the championship. Oh, yeah, the AI are two-stopping, aren't they? So we've gone further than Leclerc on a softer compounded tyre. I forgot they're two-stopping. That might help us out greatly. The thing that still annoys me with Kai is he likes to kind of showcase himself as like a proper league racer and things like that. And it was still that move at Monza. And it wasn't even the fact he went for it. What annoyed me was the fact he didn't even apologise and tried to blame me. Like, if he'd come to me after the race and go, oh yeah, no, it was a bit of a stupid move, I was trying to go for it last lap, I would have been like, you know what, fair enough. It happens, it's not the end of the world. It was a stupid move, but, you know. But his whole thing, genuinely what he said to me after that race was, well, I was trying to get back to the front because that's where my viewers want to see me. And I was like, what do you... Like, he was saying this in the chat, and it baffled me. He was like, well, my viewers prefer it when I'm winning. And they're going, well, everybody's viewers prefer it when they're winning. That's kind of how racing works. And he was like, no, I get more viewers when I'm leading. I was like, so you're saying that when you're leading a race, you generally have more people watching? He was like, yes, absolutely. I went, well, they're not your viewers then, are they? They're just people that want to watch the race leader. Like, whether that's you or me or anybody else, that could be anybody that they want to watch. I was like, you're just claiming they're your viewers when they're not. It was just, like, having this conversation with him was astounding. It wasn't like he was trying to say that it was his God-given right that he should be in front. But his whole rationale was, like, I need to be winning, otherwise people won't want to watch me. And, like, a few of us had to explain to him, well, if people only want to watch you when you're winning, then you probably want to actually make your streams better. Like, Kai is hilarious when you watch some of his stuff back, because obviously he just doesn't react to anything. That doesn't make him particularly entertaining to watch, does it? If you just sit... Like, imagine if this entire stream... We've been live now for like 3 hours. Imagine if I just sat going around like this. Like, if I just sat there silent for 3 hours, it's not something people are going to want to tune in on. So it was, yeah, like a few of us had to explain to him and say, after all of that, he still didn't apologise for the race that completely ruined Vince's night. Ruined my race as well. He was like, I was on the inside, you should have given me space. We were like, well, yeah, no. Yeah, so I think Creator Series is back in just under 2 weeks, I want to say. This is the other thing as well, like with the realistic performance, is I got no idea where that's going to put me in terms of car choice. Ooh, that was close. Didn't realise how close that was in on the entry. Hey, Rook Life, thank you for the primer, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Leclerc's going to go past me. I don't believe Verstappen's pit yet, so I think he is one stopping.
Look after these tyres now.
But we are still ahead of Oscar, which is good.
Verstappen's ahead of you. Time last lap, 1 minute 44.5. Less than a second separates you. Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD. Okay,
just got caught in the dirt here.
Their tyres are 24 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Oh, I don't have another set of hards either, do I? Oh, that's annoying. Big, big error there. Just got caught in the dirty air behind him, man. And well, now Charles Leclerc then. I think Charles looks pretty good. Unless we get a safety car or something like that. Oh, why is it said to... Oh, please change the wing. Oh, oh, no. Oh, this race is turning into a disaster. At least the team is changing the wing. How can it go from fine to bad so quickly?
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic...
I tried to nudge the brake and nudge the clutch instead. We are on 110 AI, Philip. I only play on 110 AI. There are 23 laps remaining of this race as Fernando Alonso decides to peel into the pit lane. There we go, another new fastest lap. So we should, in theory, be able to hang on to this set of tyres to the end, but they might get a bit worn. Depends on my wall usage. I mean, look at that. Which one do you reckon I've hit a wall with? Make this a Ferrari 1-2 again. Oh, we've only got 10 seconds over Lando, man. So I basically cannot afford to lose any time to him between now and the checkered flag. And he's going to be on about 10 lap fresher tyres. There's Oscar into the pit lane then. God, that might be quite tough against Lando. Oh, especially when I do that.
Okay, unlucky, mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry. Get your head down. And let's focus right the way into the checkered flag.
Just bottomed out over that curb, man. Oh, oh, we can't rate my cleanness in racing after I've just made that mistake.
Available on the MFD.
Yeah, that's a Baku 2021. See, it's just that outside curve. 9 times out of 10 you're fine, and then just occasionally it absolutely throws the car around. Oh, no!
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
I've got another penalty, though. I don't know if Lando's out. I've got another penalty. We're down up to 15 seconds. Oh, this is a disaster.
Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there.
Oh, man. I've now somehow got to try and overhaul a 15-second deficit. I mean, can we even score points from here? I've got no idea. Lando's out, though, so even if we do, we're going to outscore him. Oh, man. This has gone so badly, so quickly. Can't afford to lose to Oscar and C1. Come on. I mean, 15 seconds. Hopefully we'll still be able to score points, depending on where the field bunch up. But for Charles Leclerc, though, that's been a bit disappointing for him, because he had quite a big lead. You'd think it wouldn't get worse than this. But I am Matt212. Oh, it can get much worse. Yes, we've got Oscar out of the range, I believe. That's good news. We should be able to get Leclerc as well now. Open up that DRS for the lead of the Grand Prix with a big asterisk next to it. We are going to move up to P1. 140.3, new fastest lap as well. It's not bad. Right, go, go, go. Effectively, we've got 11 qualifying laps between now and the checkered flag. Right, go, go, go. See, if I could do this every lap to the end, we would have 15 seconds over Charles if I could pull out a second and a half a lap. Not optimistic that's going to happen, but a boy can believe. Ugh. That was just completely locked the rears there. Luckily, it's one of the only places around this circuit where there's a bit of track width. Right, we've got 15 seconds over Hulkenberg now, but these tyres are feeling like jelly. One more lap to go then of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And well, on the road, we are P1. We definitely haven't deserved the win today. Nor are we going to get the win today, unless Leclerc locks up and blocks the castle. Or something utterly crazy like that. But we've got 15 seconds over Fernando Alonso. We've just got to try and hold it off now through this final lap then. Get the power down nice and tidy out of one in turn 2. The tyres are really starting to give up the ghost at this stage of the day as well. But we've just got to look after them. I'll look at the tyre wear on the run back towards the start-finish line. Because I'm adamant that if you don't look at it, the tyres actually still handle better. When you've done it around where you keep nudging the walls and things like that. It's my own little conspiracy theory inside F125. Oh, come on. Nose in. Nose in. I got a 15-second penalty for A, speeding into the pit lane, and then B, accidentally crashing in the castle. Brought out a red flag after Lando Norris crashed into me. So, yeah, a bit disappointed with that one, because had we only got the 10-second penalty, still would have been a 1-2 for Charles and I by the looks of it as we make our way around this final lap. I mean, Oscar is definitely falling off, but I don't think he's going to lose 5 seconds in the final few corners of this Grand Prix. But Fernando Alonso, though, I'm hoping that we're going to have the buffer over him Looks like it's up to almost 16 seconds for Ferrari. It is going to be their cars crossing the line 1 and 2 again. But sadly for me, it is not going to be the 1-2 we'd hoped for. Leclerc is back, ladies and gentlemen. 2 wins in a row for our Monegasque teammate. He is definitely in the fight for the championship as we make our way in towards the final few races. P1 on the road for us. Like I said, we didn't deserve it. I will take a P3 though.
Yes,
Very
mate,
happy.
I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yeah.
Well, there we are then. Charles Leclerc, he will claim the victory, but had we not got that second penalty for the collision with Norris, it would have been a 1-2 for Ferrari there. Oscar Piastri will deny us. The same top 2 as it was last year in the Grand Prix here, just flipped around. We will come through for 3rd, just ahead of Fernando Alonso. Another brilliant drive by Nico Hülkenberg for P5 in the end. Beats out both Williams, Pierre Gasly, Tsunoda, and Gabriel Bortoleto. 2nd points finish in a row. Hasn't scored all year. Just like buses, 2 so along in one moment there. Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, George Russell, and Jack Doohan all failing to see the checkered flag. So that means if we take a look at our World Championship, we now have a 23-point lead at the top of the table. But like I said, Charles Leclerc is definitely bringing himself into that fight towards the end of the year. Lando 23 back, Charles 38 back. I think you would make the argument now it is probably a 3-horse race as Verstappen a long, long way back. 78 now, not impossible, but he's going to need a miracle to try and get back in that fight. Constructors-wise, Ferrari 73 clear of McLaren, though, as well. So pretty happy with that. Kick Sauber jumped V-Car with that result today. And, well, if they can maintain that momentum, they could definitely get past Alpine towards the end of the year as well. Drivers' Championship, you can see Hülkenberg now up to 14th place. Bortoleto now ahead of Doohan as well. And Antonelli is down to 16th. That's how bad a time he's having in the Mercedes. Thank you all so much for watching, though. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very soon when Formula 1 returns ready for the Singapore Grand Prix.